Hey, this is Life Biz. This is Mark here, APA Pool League division he's in. It's like an amateur pool league division. They're currently in first place. He has played 8-ball, but currently he's playing just 9-ball. We're going to show you the beginners about, how to get started playing pool, stuff that I didn't even realize. And his team's called the B Crew 2. He's currently the co-captain of the team, and he's going to tell you about their stats and all. Here, go ahead, Mark.
Well, in an APA team, you have 8 players on the team, and basically every week 5 players of the 8 shoot in a match. Basically what I'm going to do is just show people that have never played or interested in playing a little bit about the game. I always recommend that if you're just starting pool, to start out with 9-ball, because 9-ball is more suited to beginners. Just a little clue.
I think it's a little less thinking, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's a little easier for beginners to learn. I'm going to show you a little bit about 8-ball, starting out with a rack here on the pool table. Basically, APA rules, the only requirement for APA rules that the 8-ball is in the middle.
Which is that black ball there.
Yeah, that's the black ball. Behind, you always say you're behind the 8-ball.
Mhm.
Well, the 8-ball's in the middle.
Okay.
But anyway, I usually, and in some other leagues, and if you're down at the bar, you want to try to get like a solid stripes, solids. And then you have stripes, usually have one solid in the middle. And then something like I have here, normally, like a lot of people will put solids up here.
Yeah.
And like this. But if you play tap league, it's another league, you have to have one stripe up here, so you usually do it that way.
But we're just going to focus on one league today.
But anyway, it's just, the only requirement in APA is that the 8-ball is in the middle. Everything, you just mix them up after that. Basically, this is a rack. You just want to make sure the balls are all tight, and basically, usually there's a spot here, but it basically goes here in the middle spot.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to show you a real quick thing on the break.
I'm going to back up here so it might look a little funny.
Right here, you'll see I'm playing with kind of a short stick because this room's kind of small for a pool table. A normal cue is usually 58 inches. This is a little shorter stick because it's easier in this room.
Mhm.
Basically, most sticks come in 2 pieces. There are 3-piece sticks, or one like this, that's one solid piece.
Mhm.
But generally, you have, your butt of the pool stick, and then the upper part's the shaft. The white part on the end here is called a ferrule.
Hold on. Let me get a closer view of that. Ferrule.
The white part here is the ferrule.
Okay.
And then you have the tip.
Mhm.
The tip is, there's different tips. Some are made out of leather, some are layered like pig skin.
Mhm.
There's a lot, but some basic things about tips. Tips are soft, medium, or hard.
Mhm.
The softer the tip, the easier they hold chalk.
Mhm.
Chalk, particularly around the outer edges of the tip,
Mhm.
is how you get English on a ball. What English is a certain spin on the ball.
Mhm.
So if you try to hit the edge of the cue ball, which is a solid white ball, by the way, if you try to hit the edge of the cue ball and get some spin or some action on the cue ball, it's very easy to miscue. And what I mean by miscue is you can hear it when you hit. The cue actually skips off the ball, and usually the cue ball goes in an errant manner.
Yeah, my most famous move.
So you want to make sure you got plenty of chalk, particularly around the edges of the tip. Now, usually on a break cue, you want a harder tip, but I'm going to use the same cue here. Basically, what you want to do is hit the one ball, or the head ball, as hard as you can under control.
Mhm.
What I mean by under control, you don't want the cue ball to leave the table. which is easy to do if you really smash it. So that's what I'm going to do. And you basically break them up like that. Now, see, I didn't make anything, so now it's somebody else's turn.
Now to cut this down, well, I'm going to go ahead and go to a second video, which is going to show the pool plane.